Assalamualaikum and hello to our lecturer, Madam Nur Rashida. So today I and my other group member will present our article summary. Before that, I will introduce myself. My name is Nur Syafiqah binti Nur Arwan and my metric number is 2020476048.
Alright, my name is Nur Nazira Mita Jamal and my ID card is 2020481804.
Okay, my name is Nora Mira Najwa binti Abdul Hamid. My metric number is 2020616196.
My name is Nur Sirata Akila binti Aerodin and my metric is 2020477916.
Okay. Our first article is Academic Community, the role of journal and open access mega journals in scholarly communication. Our second article summary title is Perception regarding academic social networks for scholarly communication. Okay, introduction will represent by Nur Amira.
Okay. The introduction about this article is the author has introduced about sophisticated journal articles has formed since the 1950s. Plus one novel form founded by Public Library in year 2006. They match possibly the OMOJ model distinguishing feature. Objective plus one is connected to the questioning current academic method, notably focus put on journal impact. The goal explore academic publication pattern in disciplinary setting.
Okay, next is the objective. The author in this paper identified the objective which are: first, understand academic publication practice in a disciplinary context and to explain the role of OAMJs in that context. Next is to meet the needs of a new community. And lastly, to capture a detailed picture of both disciplinary and institutional perspective on the role of journals and the OAMJ phenomenon. Next is discussion.
Okay, discussion about this article is the journal article situated within a community. First, about inextricably tied to many levels of community. Second is active part of communities to gaining promotion within the institution to get result of discipline and demand communication goal. Second, journal choice. Need to prioritize which publication need to publish first. Writers seeing enhancement to an article was important to all communication goal. Lastly is interdisciplinary community. A journal was important and the role of journal which provide formal and structured community. Third is function of community. Sense of community function of communities that are clearly managed to focus group. Mega journal have ability to offer post-publication comment which is principle the conversational component to display community. Thirdly is adoption and mega journal. OAMJ was mean we should print of mega journal. Secondly is eliminate a critical component quality control to disciplinary discourse control. And lastly about influence or impact of community. First, Macmillan emphasized the need to way to influence their examination aspect. Second is researcher impressed of mega journal most burdensome to screening interest. Lastly is about mega journal challenge to academic who see journal as method, preserving and growing identified within the community in this regard.
Okay, next is the conclusion. First, researchers consider themselves members of numerous communities according to the focus group, including academic, school, institution, discipline, science system, and society. Also, the article plays a role in encouraging discourse within each. Next is the knowledge indicates the extent to which journals play a crucial role within the academic communities, influencing and being influenced by them. Third, institutional variables impacting journal choice are likely to be impacted by institutional or national research assessment procedures such as REF and ERA. An extra layer of potential ambiguity for authors in making that decision. Second last is mega journals were unfamiliar to many of the focus group participants, and the mega journal model was viewed with mistrust by many. And lastly, the journals also looks at how these overlapping communities interact with the journal landscape, as well as the consequences for the acceptance and use the news players in the scholarly communication system, such as open access mega journals (OAMJs). And the comment of the article is this article shows that many parties are trying to make discipline the core of academic subject in schools. This is because many parties have tried but failed, and therefore OAMJ planned the plan. The advantage of this article is this article show the disciplinary more widely.
Okay, the disadvantage of the article is this dictionary disadvantage is to show that discipline is a work or a bad deed in the eyes of the community.
Okay, next is perception regarding academic social network for scholarly communication. This article will be will be presented by Nazira and Sadatul.
Okay, so for our introduction, I will present. Okay, the introduction. The author has introduced about first academic social networking (ASN). ASN are web-based services that allow academics and researchers to create profiles, communicate with one another, and share and collaborate. Second, ASN provide scholars with online service tools and platforms that allow them to form their own professional networks with other peers, facilitating research and collaboration opportunities. ASN have give scholars new ways to communicate with one another, promote one another work, and connect with the public in order to inform future research. Existing of ASN sites are likely to serve as alternative publishing venues. It is necessary to raise awareness about the importance of this service in boosting activities among academic scholars. This research also focused on social media in general and the appropriate research on the use of these networks by researchers of scholars, as well as the manner in which these networks impact scholarly communication patterns is desirable. The research also presented in this paper was conducted keeping this need in mind. Next slide is about the objective of this article. First objective of this article is the author in this paper identified the objectives which are to study about academics' perspective on ASN awareness, use and utility at local universities. The study will also enable us to recommend that more rigorous explanatory follow-up research that can be carried out using more rigorous methodologies. The research is focused to the perception of faculty members in quality universities by following the potential and usefulness of ASN.
Okay, the discussion of this article is difficulties in using academic social networkings. All of the respondents reported that they utilize ASNs. The data suggests that their use is growing acceptability and popularity among faculty members. More than 60% of the respondents indicate that they use the ASN website to connect with people with similar research interests, promote their research, and keep up with the development of the field. More than 38% of those interviewed say that collaboration between academics and researchers has increased and that new publishing platforms can be used. The majority of respondents, 76.77%, found that ASN has an influence on the way to provide more publication. 58.59% of respondents found that ASN allows easy communication with other researchers. More than 60% of the interviewers pointed out that providing a large number of publications through academic networks increased the time pressure. Okay, example of this discussion is faculty members do not have free time to use ASNs because they have many other works to do. Okay, the conclusion is the author has concluded that this study provides useful information for the faculty and staff of the University of Kuwait in using the ASN website. With the continuous and rapid development of mobile computing and network technology, ASN may further arouse the attention of academics in the future. Interviewing scholars about their future research that can help to obtain more evidence and further expand the understanding of the potential of using ASN sites for academic communication practice.
So for the comment and suggestion, first, ASN has give easier for all users to use network in communication and collaboration. Users also easy to make a research.
For the suggestion, ASNs need to provide up-to-date computing technology and provide an interesting mobile networking so users can use ASN easily.
Okay, so for the advantage, we can easily communicate and make a collaboration. We use the network in a good way.
The disadvantages that can be found in this article are lack of time, lack of confidence, lack of interest, and lack of privacy that faced by faculty members.
Okay, so thank you to all the group member. Okay, so that's all from our so that's all from my group team members. And this is all our article summary about. So and thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam.